Hello, I am Fontavious Loophole, here with Jennifer Jo Cobb. Why did you drive into that pit wall last week?
I don't know.
2 times! It seemed deliberate.
I swear it was an accident.
I don't believe you. No one believes you!
I don't give a f what anyone thinks.
Maybe that wall owed you some money.
Maybe it did.
So you were upset with the wall and it was a shakedown!
Yes! We almost couldn't make the race because the wall wouldn't pay me! Am I under arrest?
No, not at all. It was just really weird seeing you drive head-on into the wall last week. Like the video if you have ever eaten corn.
What?
What's happening, everybody? I am Michael Mrucz, and welcome back to NASCAR 2011 DLC career. Well, now I really don't resemble the Danica because I lopped off all my long hair. I miss Jamai. Look at that Dover Miles the Monster there right now. It's making me think about Jamai and before in the Eutechnic saga, and we haven't raced as him in a really long time, and it kind of makes me a little bit upset. Jamai, do you think about me when I think about you? That fan is pumped. I hope that Jamai and I can have like an epic duel at the end of this series, battling it out for the championship. I mean, that'd just be so awesome. Last week out at Darlington, there's really not any race highlights. I qualified back in 26th, I believe it was, and drove all the way up to the lead in about 2 laps. We had a really fast car. Either that or the AI was just broken at that track. Literally 0 competition. Well, the majority of the time. At the end, it got a little bit different, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Corn on the cob drove into the pit wall twice. And then, because I'm a fellow female, I was like, girl power! And I drove into the outside wall in turn 4, and it slingshot me down to the inside of the track. Luckily, it didn't screw over our race. We were still able to hold the lead after that and made more pit stops. I think there was a final pit stop of the day, and then we had to battle it out with the 31 car, who I don't like him very much because he didn't give me an autograph in 2008. He made it a little bit interesting, but not interesting enough. We were still able to pull away. We were able to claim our first victory of the 2011 DLC career season. That win bumps us up to 8th in points, where now we are in the chase, and even if we were to fall out of the top 10 in points, we still have a wild card position because we finally have a win. Candy Cane out front, Jeff Gordon Ramsay bumps up a couple of spots, Roto Rooter down a couple of spots. I think I remember he wasn't running too well, but yeah, we jump up 4 from 12th all the way to 8th. Bushy gets himself up into that top 10. The Boof is slipping, and the 31, well, the 31's got a wild card. They got a win. So they're right now in the chase. Who else we got down here that has a victory? I believe Darb, he won, Talladega, something like that. So he boots out Dennis Hamster. Awful lot of motion, though, back here through 11th to 20th. And we also got Kansas. He's got to win. If we scroll back further, we'll eventually come to Corn on the Cob, who jumps up a couple of spots. Good for her. Couple of spots, 1 spot each for each time she drove head under the wall. And nobody else down here has won a darn tootin' thing, so I don't even know why I felt the need to scroll through their names. We are 16 races away from the chase beginning, ladies and gentlemen, and we finally have our first win of the year. Is this the turnaround point for us, where we can start to gain some good momentum, start to get some wins under our belt, and start to charge up towards the top of that points leader standings? I doubt it. This game's a tough nut to crack. While we have had decent speed at a lot of these places, something usually happens, like a caution, trapping us a lap down because I can't make it as far on fuel and tires as everyone else. So though we achieved our first goal of the year last week out there at Darlington, I'm going to imagine that Dover here is going to put us right back down at the bottom of shit mountain. I see the burning passion in the eyes of Miles the Monster, and that's passion to make sure that I don't finish this fucking race. So let's see if he actually follows through with that, or if I'm wrong, and maybe, just maybe, we can pull off an upset. A good run for the Danica. Let's get this video started. Let's go!
Flags in the air. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Thank you, Daryl. I appreciate you making the trip up to Delaware, buddy. Even though you're retired now, you still find the time to boogity every Sunday for my Eutechnics races. Jesus Christ, do I need to remind you that that's my team owner? We're on our way at Dover! I was qualifying and I was looking around this place and looking at all the damn seating, all the grandstands that no longer exist. All this has been ripped down. If you've never been to Dover before, I'm telling you, half of this shit doesn't exist anymore. You know what? You know what? Redneck Jesus had that whole thing worked out in his mind that it was going to play out that way. He wanted that to happen from the get-go. Should I pick here? I blame Redneck Jesus for this one. That's solely on him. I don't care what you say. I've made the determination that he doesn't like me very much and he wants me off the squad. This feels like some really cutthroat cheerleading camp that I'm attending. Luckily, everyone... Well, honestly, I wish Redneck Jesus would have fallen into the back, but the 00 and I, we both were able to hang on. I don't like him. He's been giving me issues this entire year. 00 and I held on to our track position. You see that? He gives me no room. Multiple occasions I've driven this track in this game, and I tell you what, it doesn't get any easier. This is a very hard track to keep up with the leaders on. So, like, I already see the 29 has driven off with this thing. I will never, ever just go ahead and drive up there on my own and take this lead away from him. I can tell you that. That seems to be kind of the issue when it comes to this game. You kind of find yourself in a spot on a restart, and then you just kind of stay there. It's really hard to make moves up through the field after like a few laps of the restart. This piece of crap, currently looking like he's getting more of the GoDaddy money. No, I'm coming back. Damn, that was a hell of a run I got coming out of 2 for some unknown reason. I thought I was going to be losing spot after spot there for a second, the way they were going to the outside of me. But I was able to make a slight resurgence. I'm still a half a second off of Steve Harvey's fastest lap. My problem... Whoa! 21 car got into 42 because he's half the man that the 42 is. And then I also got into the wall coming out of 2. We both got squirrely. I probably could stand... Now I know why I'm tight. How long have I had that damage? Was that from that earlier incident with the 00? Maybe I should have made a pit stop. There's a hell of a lot of debris scattered around the track. I'm pretty sure I just saw the 00's front splitter, front bumper laying over there in turn 4. But then check this. Coming out of turn 2, I saw this a lap ago. There's just a ton of stuff littered about. It's looking like the Atlantic Ocean. Very well-known fact that NASCAR teams, when they get rid of the sheet metal they don't want anymore, they chuck that shit from Charlotte over into the mighty Atlantic. So you could be going for a swim with a shark out there on the shores of Myrtle Beach, and you could suddenly have a jump bumper hit you in the foot. There goes a whole bunch more of my shit. It's looking worse and worse there in turn 2. I have such a hard time looking over there at that little mini car. I guess it's red. I guess, is that pretty red, that right front tire? See, like, when it's about to explode, it doesn't get red like the suspension part is right now. It gets just, it's like a little shade of apricot. And that's supposed to be my signal to go ahead and make a pit stop because the tire is supposed to blow out soon. Like, I gotta squint at that thing and be like, yeah, I guess that's pretty red. Maybe I should go ahead and throw it down the pit road? And that indecisiveness has led to me blow out many a tire through 10 weeks. I got 7 laps of fuel remaining. I sure as hell do not have 7 laps of tire remaining. The 29 is dominating the crap out of this thing. And exactly what I said. Exactly what I said. We had this restart. I was able to shuffle it up a little bit, few positions here and there. The initial few laps after the restart, but then it just settles in. Every single race that isn't Darlington or Bristol has been the same exact thing. I will just lose positions. I won't gain anymore. It's like you better find yourself with some damn good track position within those first 5 laps. Because if you don't, it's over. You're sitting where you're sitting, and you're going to be there sitting for a long time. I'm considering pitting at lap 20. That's a good, I like round numbers. I like those bubble butt numbers. Nice round number of 20, a third of the way, third of the distance. I mean, we really can't make it too much for. I'm gonna pit this time because I'm fairly certain the right front is about to die. Sorry, Jamai. We actually had our first batch of pit stops just begin. Steve Harvey might have been one of them because he's not leading anymore, and I really don't see a world where he isn't leading at all times in this race unless he's making a pit stop. We're coming down. Okay. Oh no. Oh, why does it have to be this way? Yeah, please give me a push! We're loosening the damn thing. I'm slowing up everyone behind me because for whatever the reason, time just stands still when I'm trying to make my pit stop and I'm trying to get down pit road. AJ, Diggle had enough and he just translucents his way through my body. How can I make a pit stop when I have no body? What the fuck? I was literally just exiting the pits. But let me tell you this, I had no control over the car. Zero, zilch, nada. The game did that all on its own. And then let me just add on top of that. I notice I have rear suspension damage because I got flipped end over end like some sort of acrobat. But the Danica isn't acrobatic. I had the game break on me there for a second, so I know I'm in last. I'm the only one left down. What the fuck? Anyway, the game on the restart broke. I had to pause it. Not the game, the replay. My recording software. It broke because PlayStation 3s do not want to be recorded. So I had to resync everything. I hope this is all in sync. I hope editing Michael was able to pull it off. But now, on top of that, let's get back to the game. I have rear suspension damage because someone tried to bend me into a pretzel as I was exiting the fucking pit road. It could have been my teammate in the 88, which is even further bullshit, and I feel even less welcome over there at Junior Motorsports. I just cannot fucking understand why it is that every single week that isn't Darlington or Bristol, I get some bullshit handed my way that I have absolutely no control over. If it's not me making a pit stop, getting lapped, and then the AI go ahead and cause it a caution, it's me going and making a pit stop, having the game take control and exit me out of the pit road, and then flip me end over end, and that brings out the caution, and that traps me a lap down. There is no way this is my fucking life. Why couldn't I have just ended the Eutechnic saga at the end of NASCAR 15? Here I thought, oh, it'd be fun. We'll do one send-off year. No. This is leaving such a goddamn awful taste in my mouth. I think I just spit up some broccoli from lunch. It's leaving such a bad taste in my mouth. I kind of want to start up Inside Line again after this. Just to get this filth, this disgusting feeling off of my body. I feel like I need a shower every time I play this game. I want to just play something that's halfway decently put together. I miss fucking Jamai. I miss actually being able to race the competition and not have them drive off from me. I miss them all not being in a single file fucking line all the damn time. I miss not having cautions determine the outcomes of my races all the fucking time. Welcome to Michael Mrucz's mid-race report presented by Cascade Water, everybody. I'm in 40th lap down, and I am trying mightily to get my lap back. But guess what? The leader has driven off from everybody yet again, and there is no way in hell I'm going to be able to run him down and get my lap back. I miss Jamai. I miss real good Eutechnics. This is just like broken jingle jangle every single week. It's either I'm so OP, dominating them, wrecking the field, ruining the field's hopes and dreams. They don't even have an opportunity to go ahead and get the lead back from me. Or it's this. Or it's me podunking around 10th, waiting for a pit stop, making that pit stop, getting put a lap down because the leaders can always make it further than me. Then the caution comes out, and then my race is ruined, and I have to start all the way from ground fucking zero again, and hope to God that maybe another yellow comes out to get me unlapped. There is a fucking reason why last week was my first win of the year. It's because every other time I've tried, some stupid shit has happened that's taken me out of the running for no reason at all. This game actively works against you, actively looks to screw you over. I don't remember all of this from when I did my first playthrough with the 2010 cars. Like, is this just a DLC special? I have absolutely no idea. But I can tell you this, I'm quite frankly getting pretty goddamn sick of it. And it better change. If it doesn't change, I'm gonna ditch this Danica, and I'm gonna go find Jamai. I'm gonna ask him for a ride. So, mid-race sport, huh? We're in 40th. We've driven up from the back. Just kind of shocking to me. I don't know if the game is allowing me some, like, extra speed advantage because I'm a lap down. But we've driven all the way up here. Still gaining on the guys in front of me. No way, no how are we gonna be able to drive up to the 11, who's the leader, and get our lap back from him. We're gonna have to hope that we get our lap back if he makes a pit stop. Yeah, caution comes out like right now and we get the free pass. Those are our options. We clearly have a decent car. I like the adjustments that I made. It actually handles kind of well. I could probably loosen it up a little bit more, we're gonna need another pit stop. One more pit stop and we'll be able to make it the rest of the way. But do I really want to make another pit stop at this point? Not so much, because look at what the hell happened to me the last time I made one. What the fuck? Shit looked like a gymnastics routine that we're gonna see at the Olympics in the summer. Maybe the Danico is just the wrong choice. I could have picked anyone in this field to emulate myself after, and I chose the Danica of all friggin' people. How did I not foresee that this season would be straight horse shit? Lucky me, I still have another 25 weeks to go after this. And we've got another, well, we're a lap down, so 20 laps to go if I don't get that lap back here in this race today. How will it play out? I'm looking at a 40th. Woohoo! This has been Michael Mrucz's mid-race report, presented by Gascade Water. Pit stop. That looks like the 29 car. Good for him. Good luck exiting pit road. It's a doozy. I'm gonna attempt, even if I blow out a friggin' tire, I'm going to attempt to stay out here as long as I can, because there will probably be a caution brought out by the AI on some pit road exit. I'm telling you, man should have put his hand out the window. I didn't see nothing. I do not trust that pit road exit. I swear to God, if I make a pit stop and it happens again, I'm gonna blow a freaking gasket. The 11 is down the pits, so now would be the great time for the rest of them to pit. No one still stays out, of course, fuck you. And I'm on my last lap, where I can actually still run out here. And Jet Driver Montoya had to keep his happy ass out here. Thanks for fucking nothing. I just remembered that it is a DNF in this game if you run out of fuel, so I most definitely have to pit right here. If anyone else can make it further than me, go and blow yourself, because that's bullshit, because I had a full freaking tank when I left pit road last time. Granted, I flipped a little bit, but that shouldn't matter when it comes to fuel mileage. What the hell is gonna happen to me? Is it gonna be normal or is it gonna be broken? Is it just something that, you know, Dover has always been a little bit broken in these Eutechnics games. It could happen again. I should have taken two. Damn it! I should have taken two tires. I didn't think about that. Here we go. How's it gonna look? Am I gonna go flipping end over end? No! No! This one was normal. Well, what the hell happened last time? And there it goes, literally all the time that... Holy fucking... I lost everything that I gained. I was so far up in the running order. Now the 11 is right on my back bumper. Do you know, if I wasn't a lap down, I would have been running in about like 5th. This is insane. This game is awful. I don't remember it being so bad. And like the experience being so bad. Playing this season the first time through. For whatever the reason, this is just so much worse than anything I've ever done in the 2011 before. So I don't even know, like, how many people has the 11 car lapped at this point? Like, is it even worth me trying to dump a bitch to get a yellow, to get a free pass? Or is that ship just kind of sailed? Should I have done that sooner? Maybe I should have done that sooner, because I was in the free pass spot. I should have realized that making another pit stop was the absolute worst option for me. And when did I take right front suspension damage? What did I hit already? Just because I tapped the wall a couple of times? Come on! My friggin' teammate. I blame him for whatever the hell happened on the exit of that pit road. You know what? I kind of want to show my displeasure with him. I gotta get out some sort of aggression. We got a bitch up here just blew out a tire. So, I might have missed out on some free spots there, to be honest with you. I guess I should pit, because I got freaking damaged. I'm in the back anyway. So what? Tell me what difference it would make if I pit or didn't pit. Only difference between last week and the rest is because last week was the first week where I didn't let anyone piss on my cart. I have a pissy fire suit on, because every single driver in this field has taken a turn. I wish this dumb shit would tell you, like, how many people you're on the same lap with. Maybe if I did, like, the scroll at the top, because there's a scroll instead of just the, you know, you'll see. Why? Wait a minute. Oh my God, my brain just exploded. Why am I so far up into the field when I should be in like the 40s or something? What is this lineup? Are we just making up the lineup as we go? I'm in 33rd. How in the fuck is that even remotely possible when I was one of 2 people to hit the pits? Okay, that's not the button. What I want, that's what I want. I want to know, all right, we're making it 4 wide. live a little bit, Tony the Tiger. We got a watch up there. I'm up to 32nd. There's a chance that could be it for me. If I can bring out one more goddamn yellow flag. Yeah, he was inside of me before, and I said I didn't allow him. I didn't give him the wave along. This should put me back on the lead lap. I didn't wave him over and say, come on in, big boy. No, he just drove right through me entering the pits. For all I know, he could have been the one that set up what happened to me later on. Maybe when he drove through me, he put some sort of an explosive device in my asshole. I probably took some damage, and I probably should have pitted there. I'm the free fucking pass. I'm back on the lead lap, and I don't have any damage. Let's go. This is the luckiest I've been in the entire 12, 13 episodes, whatever the hell it's been, of this game thus far. And we've got exactly 5 laps to make up as many positions as humanly possible. That's good, because after 5 laps, you can't move forward anymore. We're going in. We're hitting some people. Rounding the outside, a boyfriend. Oh, they're hitting each other up here. They're all getting slow. I was getting kind of narrow, and now kids are slowing down. We are turning this day around for a halfway decent finish. We're looking at a top 20, as long as I don't botch this entry into 1. Get the fuck out of the way. I am so sick of these douchebags driving me the way they drive me. And of course, my crew can't give me a car worth a damn, where I'm able to have the Darlington experience every single week. Most of the time, I have to just put up with it because my car is subpar. I'm actually a very talented driver. We're coming. I just got a hell of a run coming out of 2. We're coming to the white flag. Sadly, this is just kind of the status quo for us. Picking and clawing and scratching and picking our nose and wiping the boogers on the steering wheel. That's about all we can do most weeks. Somehow overcome some of the adversity we've been given. Oh man, another great run out of 2. And then we wind up somewhere in the teens. And that's why we're not the points leaders. That's why we're just kind of stuck. Uh-oh, come on, give me it, 13. I'm doing the best I can with what I'm given. With the bullshit hands that I am given. I have to make pit stops. I don't have a choice with that. I've got to come down pit road. I just can't control what the hell happens to me after I come down the pit. Rogue yellow flags from the AI when I'm a lap down. I'm a lap down, and the goddamn game decides to flip me end over end, like shake me around like a magic 8-ball. What can I do? I'm not doing driver credentials here anymore. I'll do them in the main menu fucking screen, because I don't want to put up with that. I don't want the possibility of the game dying. I don't want another Richmond. But here, Big Penis scored a top 10. That's freaking awesome. Here's where everybody finished. I mean, you should be able to sort of pick this together, put it together yourself, because we literally saw everybody. We drove by them all. We actually moved up a spot in points. Holy fuck. Everybody moved up there. Everybody moved up there. That's kind of really strange. We are up to 7th. We actually cut into the points lead by 9. Mostly because Candy Cane finished in dead last. I noticed that. He wound up 2 laps down in dead last. Jump up there, Bushy up there. Oh man, Bushy, your points leader. Interesting. They got Hamster. He's got a... Was that like his second win? I feel like that might have been his second win. The 31 is up in that shit. Roto-Rooter. Wow. And Jeff Gordon Ramsay dropped 7 spots. All right, so what do we look at? We got no wild cards here. I don't think have any of these people won. I don't really think so, but I would have to go back. This game honestly should just freaking tell me if someone has won or not. If any of them have, Tony the Tiger might have. The Booth, I don't know. Darb is out of the top 20. Kansas is still not in the top 20. Corn Cob jumps up 4 spots. There's motion throughout the field. Okay, I want you guys to follow along with whatever the hell this is. I'm exiting pit road here. Actually, that's not even me exiting. This is still me headed towards my pit stall. And then all of a sudden, for whatever the reason, I am flipping my dick off on pit road exit. What in the world happened there? I'm telling you, if I want to win this championship, I'm gonna have to start to play dirty. I'm gonna have to give the game exactly what it's giving me in return. And so that means, like, if I get a caution, if the caution comes out that screws me over, I give them back a caution where I can get back on the lead lap. Because otherwise, I'm gonna not even make the chase. I'm not gonna contend at all. This thing is gonna be over in 15 races. I don't think there's no longer a 12 car, so we're gonna look at Corn on the Cob's driver credential. Jennifer's NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series debut was at Kansas Speedway in April 2008. And in only a few short years, she would become a Cup driver that would win at Bristol and drive head on into the wall at Darlington. Twice. She actually scored her second top 10 of the year today at Dover, so congratulations. Girl power! Anyway, we gained. Through that, we actually made up points on the points leader, and now we're only down by 28, and we're up to 7. So there are some positives to take away from that 13th place at Dover. It's gonna be like such a mixed bag every single one of these races. Unless the track is broken and it just allows me to dominate, like Darlington and Bristol. If I don't have that, I will be scratching and clawing for every position, every restart, every pit stop. It is going to be a challenge. Next week is Charlotte. Who the fuck knows what that'll be like, but we'll find out a week from now. I'm done. Thank you guys for watching. Hey, yo. I love every single last one of you. Thank you for allowing me to do this. I hope you enjoyed. And when's this going out? What's today? Today's the 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th. All right, so by the time Charlotte rolls around, we're into February. Coldest month of the year is over. That's good. I don't know what the fuck I'm going on about. I should just end the video, but maybe if I drag it out a little bit longer, we'll get another ad break in. What the hell was that pit road exit? I have never, ever seen that. That's a first for the Eutechnics. How many episodes of Eutechnics have we done at this point? And we have never seen a pit road exit like that. That's saying something. We're almost 200 episodes deep of this mother. I was tripping over my tongue a little. When I start tripping over my tongue, that's when it's my cue to end it.